The night was still. The moon hung low over the forest, its silvery light barely breaking through the dense canopy. Obinna and his men moved silently, torches flickering as they crept deeper into the woods. They laughed among themselves. A tree that gives wealth? That woman's been hiding it all this time, one muttered. She could have made all of us rich, another spat, unaware of the danger they reached the clearing. The tree, once glowing and graceful, was quiet, watching. Obinna raised his machete. Let's see what the spirit tree is made of. The moment his blade touched the bark, the air shifted. A violent gust of wind gushed through the clearing, extinguishing the torches. The forest groaned, the ground trembled, and a deep, echoing voice spoke, not gentle this time, but ancient and angry. You come with greed in your hearts. You come to take what was not given. You were warned. The clearing fell silent. A shadow darker than night crept over them, not from the sky, but from the tree itself. One man dropped his torch and ran, screaming into the woods. Another fell, clutching his ears and muttering about whispers that wouldn't stop. When the forest was still again, Obinna and his men were gone. At sunrise, the village woke to panic, neighbors speaking to each other, wondering what could have caused such trembling storm they all heard last night. Soon, children came running and shouting that Obinna had vanished. A search party was formed, but by nightfall, only one man returned, barefoot, eyes wide, and completely mute. His clothes were torn, his mouth trembled, but no words came out. Some say he saw something so terrifying it stole his voice. Others whispered that the forest had taken them. Adanna watched quietly as the villagers murmured. She knew the tree had passed judgment. That evening, Adanna returned to the clearing. The tree stood still. Its glow had faded. Its trunk was wounded, scarred from the blade. Its branches dropped low. Adanna fell to her knees beneath it. Forgive them, they did not understand. The tree's voice returned, quiet and solemn. Their choice were their own, but your heart remains steady. You have kept your promise. My gift remains for you and only you. Seasons passed. Adanna never once asked for more. She continued to take only what she needed. She healed the sick. She taught the young. She shared knowledge, not riches. One day, the village elders called her to the square. They presented her with a deed, a small piece of fertile land. This is not payment, the chief said. It is a thank you for your heart, for your service. Adanna wept, not in sorrow this time, but in joy. Years later, Adanna sat by the river bank. Her hair was streaked with silver. Around her sat young girls listening. She taught them not only about herbs, but about wisdom, patience, and keeping one's word. And deep in the forest, the great palm tree stood. It no longer glowed. It no longer whispered. it no longer needed to, because its gift had fulfilled its purpose, and the good seed it had chosen had become a tree of its own. Moral of the story: greed seeks to take, gratitude learns to give, and those who honor sacred gifts will grow into blessings far beyond themselves. Thank you very much for listening so far. If you've enjoyed the story, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share the story with your loved ones. See you again soon. Bye for now.